If you've ever struggled with massive disappointment, you're not alone. And if you're struggling with it right now, you're in the right place. Because today, I'm gonna give you my 5 tips for bouncing back after feeling down.
Hi, I'm Becca. I'm a mother of 3 and an Etsy shop owner. And basically just a human doing my very best to make the people in this world feel loved and inspired. Welcome to my channel.
Before jumping in, I want to start off by saying you have every right to feel the way that you do. You have every right to feel sad, hurt, alone, and disappointed. Sometimes situations just suck. And you're right, it's not fair. But it is our current reality. And if you're anything like me, you do not want to stay in this current reality. So we have a couple options. We can stay where we are doing the same things, hoping for a different result, or we can try something new. So let's jump into my 5 tips right now. Tip number 1, feel all the feelings. Take time to feel and acknowledge all of the feelings you're feeling. Sit in them, breathe in them, cry in them if you need to. Know it's okay to feel this way. It's so important to feel the tough stuff. When we push these emotions and feelings aside and try to numb them, the more it builds up inside of us and the more power it has. And when we do this, we will find that these emotions will find their way out eventually, and it won't always be in the healthiest way. While you're feeling these feelings, remind yourself that you are loved, you are awesome, and you are so important. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can take away from how special, unique, and amazing you are. If you're not feeling so amazing right now, that's okay. And if you want some help getting there, check out my last video all about how to pursue your passion and find your awesomeness. I truly believe it's a video that can help you really see how awesome you are. So I'll link it here, click it, and check that out. Tip number 2, write. The first kind of writing I want you to try is something I call free writing. Free writing is when you start writing and you follow every train of thought and every emotion that you're having. The goal here is to hold no emotion and no feeling back. You can cry, you can curse, you can scream, you can scribble, you can do whatever it is to get those emotions out. When you follow these emotions, you will be amazed at how much emotion and feeling comes out that you didn't even know you were feeling. Free journaling can help you release anger, pain, and sadness, and allow you to see root causes of current emotions and thoughts. And if you're afraid somebody can read it or is going to read it, don't feel bad destroying it right after you wrote it. The purpose is not to keep this to look back on, but to allow you to see clarity when feeling your emotions and where they came from. Another helpful writing technique is to write yourself a letter like you would a friend who is going through the same thing you're going through. What would you say to a friend who is feeling down? What would you want them to know? And how would you want them to feel? Here is something really important. You deserve to hear those things. You deserve to be spoken to with love and encouragement and grace, especially from yourself, because loving yourself is the most important thing you can do. You will be amazed at how you see yourself when looking at it from a lens of how you see a friend. You would never scream at a friend or tell a friend how much they suck or how much they've failed. You would never do that, and you shouldn't do that to yourself. Step number 3 is going to be identify negative thoughts and turn them around. So I'm gonna say something that was so clarifying for me. Your thoughts control your feelings. Your feelings control your actions, and your actions control your events. Identifying negative thoughts that are keeping you in a negative place where you don't love yourself and you don't think you can get out need to be changed. We can turn these thoughts into positive thoughts. Here's an example. A phrase as simple as, "I mess up everything I do," can be switched to say, "I learned so much from trying new things." For more tips on how to change negative thoughts into positive thoughts, I have an awesome video on affirmations that really shows how to switch these things around so that we start thinking positively about ourselves. I'll link this video in the description and I'll have it pop up here too. One thing I wanted to note when talking about changing our negative thoughts is that we have to be able to fight for ourselves. I know for me, I waited and waited for someone to scoop me up and save me. But the truth was, I had to figure out how to save myself. Don't get me wrong, I had a ton of support, but I had to do the work physically and mentally myself. It was so powerful for me to know that that change was within my grasp the whole time. You have the power to change your own reality. Think about it. When you have an itch, your brain tells your body you have an itch. Your body then goes to physically scratch that itch. Your mind took that thought and turned it into a reality. Your mind is so powerful in determining what your actions are. And you can start right this very moment to take positive steps in the direction of your choice. After feeling all the feelings, we're ready to move on to tip number 4. Try small, simple things that make you feel good. This may seem like common sense, but when you don't feel good, you don't want to do things that make you feel good, but you want to try. Here is a small list of some feel-good things that can give you forward momentum in feeling better and bouncing back. Take a short walk, make a gratitude list, and remind yourself what you really do have that is awesome. Do a small thing that makes you feel pampered. Your nails, your hair, your makeup, you put on your favorite outfit, take a bath, sing a song, reach out to someone in your life who always makes you feel good and let them know what you're going through. Sometimes a tiny connection can make us feel like we're not alone. Play inspirational, motivational, or fast-paced, upbeat music. Dance, scream, cry, do whatever you want. Work on a project that makes you feel energized. If you don't know what makes you feel energized, again, check out that video in the description below about how to find your passion. Cuddle or play with pets or kiddos that you have and just give them some love. Sit out in the sun for 15 minutes. We need vitamin D. Make a list of 3 tiny things to do in the morning. It can be make your bed, exercise or move your body for 5 minutes, and spend 10 or 5 minutes praying, doing a devotional, meditating, or journaling. Write these 3 things down, and when you're done, cross each one off the list. When you're done, you will automatically feel accomplished. Crossing things off of a list releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that is responsible for generating feelings of accomplishment, satisfaction, and happiness. The list of small things that feel good could go on and on and on. Those are just a sample of ideas. So tip number 5, now that you've done all these little things to help make yourself feel better, and hopefully you have some momentum to get yourself going again, my 5th tip is to try something new when you're ready. Trying something new can trigger new positive emotions. Building up on that momentum of the small things that made you feel good can be something new that makes you feel good. We want to build on positive emotions. Although trying something new can be scary sometimes, it comes with excitement. And it can build that excitement and new feeling inside you. After all, we have the ability to make our life what we want it to be. I'm going to give you a quote by Mark Twain. It's an amazing quote. It says, "We can achieve what we conceive and believe." We can achieve what we can conceive and believe. He is so right that we want to do more and that we want to be different. And once we believe it, we can achieve it. It sounds cliche, but it's so true. So step out and try something new that excites you. To wrap this video up today, I want to leave you with some additional thoughts. When we think about the difficulties we've faced in life, it's so easy to get down and focus on how sad and hard this life can be. But the truth is that we can be thankful for the difficulties we've faced because it gives us an opportunity to heal and to grow. It gives us a signal that we want to make our lives or our current moment better. It's not going to be easy, but You can do it. If other people can do it, so can you. No one is any better than you are. If they can do it, you can too. You are strong and resilient and powerful, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Those are my 5 tips for bouncing back after feeling down. If you have any ideas that I didn't mention in this video, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear them, and I'm sure other people would as well too. Let's support and encourage one another. If you like this video and you want to see more content like this, hit the like and subscribe button. Next week, I'll be answering the question, how to love myself and be more confident. If you are interested in that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you're alerted every time I upload a video. And I want to leave you with one last thing. You are awesome. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.